Happy Easter, Flosstube! My name is Becca, and this is my channel, SamBrie Stitches. You can also find me on Instagram under SamBrie Stitches as well. Today is April 12th, and this is Flosstube number 42. And this is going to be a channel about cross stitch and a couple personal stories today too. But first off, I wanted to welcome my new subscribers and viewers. I've had quite a few within the past 24 hours, and I know why. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So I appreciate all of you for giving me a chance and subscribing and watching my videos. And to my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. Each and every one of you has become part of my Stitchy family, and you all mean very much to me, so thank you for that. And like I said, today is Easter, so I hope you all are enjoying it the best way that you can. I know many can't be with their families and do their traditional Easter celebration, but thank goodness for technology. Hopefully many of you can video chat and stay in touch that way. And if you don't celebrate Easter, happy Sunday. Hopefully it's a relaxing and beautiful day where you are and you get some stitching in. You'll see my bunny kind of hopping around. He's out here on the deck with me, and he is super happy to be hopping around. So I will insert some video of the animals this morning. I took some video of the bunny hopping around, the dogs. So I'll insert that here as a little bit of a happy Easter from a couple of my pets. Right, bunny, a little treat. You want some? Do you want some strawberry? No? He's so happy to be roaming around. He's so happy. Look at him hopping. We blocked the dogs off of the deck when the bunny is out with us because Emma here likes to try and attack the bunny because she is not nice. And now they're whining because they don't get to come. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. They had a good morning this morning, and he is still having a good old time hopping around. So I wanted to tell you guys what happened yesterday. One of my stitching bucket wish list items had been made yesterday. I was sitting at my finishing table FFOing a piece that I'm going to show you yesterday, and I get a message from my friend Lynn, who is Lynn X Stitches on Instagram, and she asked if I had watched Ellen's video yet, and I said no, not yet. It was queued up, you know, I was just finishing, and she was like, well, go watch it. So I was like, what did I miss? I thought maybe she had told one of her amazing, awesome, hilarious stories. So I immediately turned it on and watched it while I was finishing the cross stitch piece. And I'm listening and watching. Her pieces are beautiful, and it's Ryan's birthday, and you know, then she gets to wife of the week, and she said my name, and I flipped out. I totally flipped out, like no joke. And the kind words that she said just were amazing. So thank you so very much. And I am so honored to join the ranks of some amazing stitching wives of the week. and I'm still in shock. And I know a lot of you subscribers actually came from Ellen's channel, so thank you for that, and thank you for giving me a chance. Ellen is the queen. Not only is she amazing at cross stitch and entertaining us and telling amazing stories, I grew up listening to her music, and I just absolutely love her as a person. Someday, hopefully, I will get to meet her. Who knows? But thank you so much, Ellen, and this wife of the week loves you back. All right, I'm floored. I'm still in shock. This past couple of weeks has just been amazing, just amazing. And then I wanted to tell a little bit of a personal story, and it's kind of funny because today is Easter and today is April 12th. Well, 22 years ago on Easter, my husband decided to propose. The story is that he was a Marine and he was living in an apartment because there were no barracks. And I was staying the night over there, but I was sick with the flu, like sick with the flu, where I was laying on his couch and ready to pass out. I felt like I was just dying, and I kept wanting to go to sleep, and he kept making me wake up. Like, he would just be like, no, you can't go to sleep, you have to make it till midnight. And I'm like, I don't want to make it till midnight, I want to sleep. Like, I was getting cranky. But I made it till midnight, and midnight would be Easter morning, so it was Easter, and he was all proud of himself, and he brought out an Easter basket. It was this beautiful sky blue wicker Easter basket that I still have 22 years later, and just puts it in front of me. And again, I'm laying there sick, and I was like, oh, thank you. And what was in it was this. Yeah, he is a little worse for his wear, like he's pretty destroyed. But this was sitting at the top of it, and it's a bear. The dogs have chewed on it, so he's missing his nose. Like, he's just, his arm is detached now. This is 22 years old today, because 22 years ago, Easter was April 12th. This is crazy because Easter changes all the time. So exactly 22 years ago today, my husband proposed. So I grabbed this and I'm like, oh, thank you. Now can I go to sleep? And he was like, no, you need to look, keep looking in your Easter basket. And I'm like, oh, all right. So I'm digging, and there's candy, you know, and I'm moving stuff around, different trinkets. At the very bottom, y'all, there was a jewelry box. And at that moment, it clicked, and I was like, what is going on? I'm laying there in pajamas, hair a mess, dying of the flu. He gets down on one knee next to the couch and proposes and puts the ring on my finger at midnight Easter morning. So I've told a story about a relationship before, how Valentine's Day of 1998 was the first day that I consider that we started dating, because he brought me the card, which I showed in one of my videos that I still have 22 years later. So Valentine's Day of 98 is when we started dating. April 12th of 1998 is when he proposed, and June 30th of 1998 is when we got married. So we've been together 22 years. He won't admit it, but he is a pretty romantic guy. He's a big, tough Marine, and he doesn't want anybody to know it, but he's pretty awesome. So I figured you guys would get a kick out of that. I didn't even know that Easter was April 12th, 22 years ago. I Googled it this morning, and it just made it so much cooler that it was the same date, since it changes all the time. So that's my story on that. And now the bunny is in his hay. So awesome. Okay. I wanted to show previous finishes. I did show these quickly in my Easter kind of little home tour, but these are both Lizzie Kate patterns that I stitched a year or two ago. And I'm waiting for the cording tool to come from Amazon so that I can put cording on this. But this is the Lizzie Kate Easter. I think it's a little Easter, I think is what the pattern's called. And then this is the back. And I used my Cricut cutter to make these eggs. Couldn't think of the word. So that's that, and then I'm gonna add cording when it comes. So that's a previous finish. And then this is another Lizzie Kate that is a previous finish as well. It's just on one of the wood boards that you could buy at the craft store, and sticky board. And then I just put some cording, pre-made cording on it, and then it just hangs. So those are my two previous finishes. I am super excited to show you guys the FFOs that I did yesterday. I'm so proud of this. Which is kind of funny because I just told you the history of how he proposed. 2 years ago, I stitched this piece that I'm going to show you when we were celebrating our 20th wedding anniversary at a cabin out at Mount Rainier. And I stitched this over the weekend there, so it has a lot of meaning. And it took me 2 years to finish it because I could not find anything that I wanted to finish it on because it's such a big long piece. Well, I found it. I love this so much. So this is a wooden shape of the United States, obviously, that you can find, I believe, at Walmart still. This is finished on sticky board, and it's on there on magnets. I don't know if it's crooked or not, but I put it right to the edge with the sticky board, and then I used some patriotic fabric that I had for around the edges. These picks and this came from Hobby Lobby a while ago. This came with red, white, and blue wicker stars that I'm going to use for my basket. But I love this. I'm so proud of it. And it just hangs. Just like that. Hopefully that was my screen grab. YouTube, I hope you grabbed that. So that's my first finish. So this next one I also stitched 2 years ago, and this was a custom piece that I had one-of-a-kind baby design chart out for me. I told her exactly what I wanted, how I wanted it, but I'm not good with charting software, so I paid her to do it, and she did amazing. And I finally have a piece to finish it on. So this also came from Walmart. I don't know if they still have it. I got this a little while ago. I actually got a couple of these. So it's a very simple finish because this is a very large piece of cross stitch. So this is gonna hang on our front door. And actually I have a picture that I can insert of it hanging on our front door. And then if you can't read it, it says no soliciting, because we get people knocking on our door all the time. So it says no soliciting. We don't want to talk politics ever. We do not need our souls saved. We have guns and life insurance and support the Second Amendment. Seriously, unless you are giving away beer or ammo, delivering pizza, have a package delivery, or are here to plant a money tree, kick rocks, family is mostly welcome. Friends and neighbors are always welcome. Semper Fi. I love this. Sorry, the shade in the sun. I love this. And it's going on the front door. So those are my two FFOs that are both 2 years old that I finally got finished. I get anxiety if I don't get stuff finished right away. So those sitting there for 2 years, I just couldn't find how I wanted to finish them. So yeah, I'm super proud of them. So my whips. Robin is gonna be super proud of me because she called me out on the Zoom meetup on Thursday because I had not touched these for a couple of weeks. My husband's elks. So here's the picture. This is a ginormous piece. If you all know me, I like to do smalls. So yeah. So the before picture I will insert. I don't think you'll notice much of a difference, but this is where I'm at now. So you can see the one elk, I'm working on the second elk booty, and the trees up here. So last night I did 301 stitches. That's the first time I've touched it in 2 weeks. Ah, the sun. There we go. So I'm at 10,378 stitches out of 82,800, which puts me at just a little over 12.5% complete. It's gonna take me a while. Ah, Bunny is getting my leg. Hello. Do you want attention? Hi, Buns. He just wants to be pet. Hi, sweetie. Okay, and then the other one that I worked on last night. What? Hi. Wow, he never comes up and wants attention, and he's like clawing at my leg, which is unlike him. So last night I also worked on my Lady of the Flag, which I have been keeping in this Creative Carols bag that Kim sent to me. It fits. Dude, stop. He keeps biting my leg, which fits my 11 by 11 key snap for this. This is the one that I wanted to keep safe. So I got more of the flag done. Yeah, that's the right way. And this is on 16 count patriotic from Brandy at Be Stitch Me. This was a custom piece that I asked her to make, and she hand painted it. Sir, could you please stop attacking me? Oh my God. Okay, just a second. Okay, I don't know why he was attacking my legs through that whole talk about my Lady of the Flag whip. Here he is. He's being super, super feisty, and I'm not sure why. But isn't he just, sometimes he's sweet and adorable. So he's saying Happy Easter to everybody. He's our Easter bunny. We've had him actually for, I want to say a little over a year. But today he's our super special Easter bunny. So I'm gonna go put him in his home, and then I'll be back again. So, oh, give me a minute. Okay, he is back in his little home. I have no idea why he kept attacking my legs. So sorry if I was distracted. But there it is, just so you could see it one more time. I love stitching on this. I love the big chunks of color, and I just love how it's turning out. So I'll be excited to get some more work on it. So those are the 2 whips that I worked on yesterday. Today I'm going to work on my daughter's birthday piece. I have one more letter to do. And I do agree with you, Christy, with your comment. She better love me, because that is a lot of black. I'm going crazy stitching it. It's going to be a while before I do anything like that again. So yeah, so that is everything that I wanted to show y'all. I do have something that is pretty special that I want to put at the end of this as a little Easter treat for everybody. I know how much you all love my outdoor recordings and the pictures and stuff that I take. Well, my friend Amy, she is one of the founding members of our Cattycrossstitches group, and she had posted some pictures on Facebook that her husband had taken, and they were beautiful, beautiful photos. And so I had messaged her the other day, and I had asked her, I said, hey, would you mind, or would Gary mind if I displayed his pictures in my Flosstube video for everybody to see? I think it would be a great Easter treat, and they're beautiful. And, you know, of course they were like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And she sent me a couple other ones. So I think there's 10, I want to say. So I just want to tell you that the photos are shared courtesy of GMP Media Productions. If you want to see more of Gary's work, or purchase any of the prints that I show you, or what are on his website, you can visit him on Facebook at GMP Media Productions, or on Instagram at, and I'll put the at up here. I will put all the information down below as well, so it's easier to find if any of you like the photos that I'm gonna insert. And that should be it. They're beautiful, so I hope that you enjoy these as a special Easter treat. And sorry, my video was a bit crazy today. The rabbit just decided to be feisty. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you all have an amazing Easter. If you don't celebrate, an amazing Sunday, the best way that you can, that you're happy, you're healthy, and that you just have just an amazing day. And until I see y'all tomorrow, happy stitching and enjoy the beautiful photos that Gary Pope took.